Hello everyone and welcome to another Versus video. I am BBD and I'm joined once again by...
I'm Tom Ross, what's up?
the Tom Ross, the boss as they say. And we're going to be battling with some Modern in preparation for Grand Prix Charlotte. So I'm going to be playing a Collected Company deck that's based around the Viscera Seer, Melira, or Anafenza Kitchen Finks combo to gain infinite life. And the deck is really heavily slanted towards assembling that combo to gain infinite life, and then if you get a red cap, you can kill them, or if you find both Anafenza and Melira at the same time, you can bolster infinitely and make your team giant and kill them that way as well. So the deck's really low to the ground and really based around setting up the combo with like a lot of spell skites to protect it. What are you battling with?
I'm playing Green-Red Tron, which assembles the three Urza lands, the tower, the mine, and the power plant, and its goal is to play a Karn as soon as possible and eventually play an Emrakul and just win from there.
All right, well, basically, Tron is like one of the worst matchups for the old pod decks, but I've found that Collected Company is a little bit better against Tron than pod used to be, so we'll see if it's good enough to hang, although the Tron deck having access to Ugin definitely makes a big difference too. Like, I think Ugin is like the bane of decks like this.
Yeah, I'm pretty interested to play it with Ugin. I haven't seen Tron be a big part of the metagame. This deck's from the Premier IQ in Worcester.
Okay.
It made top 8, and he seemed to be doing pretty well with it. I think it's good in the field right now, full of Jund and other Collected Company decks.
Yeah, Ugin in particular seems really good right now. So I guess let's get to battling and see what happens.
Yep, let's do it.
All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and 3 dice high roll. See who goes first.
Might as well do some math before we play Magic.
Definitely not. Well,
oh no, I sixed you.
Yeah, you 6'd my 5. Wow.
Heck yeah.
That's
talent.
That's something. Something, all right.
What we got here? Whoa. Guess a 1. I guess we're rolling. I have a hand that can play a turn 3 card if I get it. But at least a turn 3 Wormhole. That got to be good too. And then I'll get this Ugin on turn 4. Let's rock.
This hand is interesting. I'm gonna keep it, but it's kind of a weird one.
Map.
Sure. That was a good draw. I will fetch an Overgrown Tomb and cast Bird's Paradise. Here we go.
Reasonable. Okay. Go.
Let's see if I can find it.
No particular need to fetch right now with my map. That's good. He knows what I'm doing.
Probably getting a tower if I had to take a wild guess.
Can't give away any information yet. Too early.
Unless you already had it. All right, so we can't really play around anything, so I'm just going to cast Anafenza and then Viscera Seer and bolster onto it. And you're up.
Could be. Yep, get this tower.
Yep.
I guess it could go in infinite, I guess, next turn, which could be not too good. Viscera Seer sacrificing after blocking might prevent some lifelink from Whirlpool Legend at some point in time this game. Yep. Play the third piece now.
Okay.
So these make 2, and this makes 3. Make a total of 7. Can't use the extra 1, but I will play Wormhole Engine for 6.
Sure.
And pass turn.
All right. I will draw. Let's see. I'll play Dryad Arbor.
Whoa. Is that green?
That is green. Am I getting Ugins? At this point in time, let's see. 6. I'm really close, but not quite able to win, so I'm just going to say go.
He's playing Starlight Arbor, so he only has 3 mana. Can't be Coco in me. So Oblivion Stone used to be the old Ugin. Cost 3, pop it for 5, kind of clear the board. I don't see any reason not to cast it. Alright, cast it Ugin.
Yep.
-2.
Yep, that's pretty much game. I'm just gonna concede. It may seem weird to concede there, but I actually can't possibly win from that board state. I can gain infinite life, but it's really easy for Tron to beat infinite life.
Yeah, you can win by either restarting the game with a Karn or just locking them out with an Emrakul, getting them at 0 permanence. And either you can deck them naturally that way, or if I have Ulamog in my deck too, so I can just keep discarding that card and never deck.
Yeah, unfortunately, we needed one more turn. I think if I was on the play, I would have been able to do it, but we had one more turn to gain to just deal infinite damage to him and kill him. All right, we're here for game 2, and my hand's not the fastest, which you want a fast hand against Tron, but it is a keep, so I'm going to keep it, and hopefully it works out.
Yeah, I have 2 of my Tron pieces. No big threat, but hopefully they'll come. Let's play a star. Go.
Okay. And I'm just going to play a Malira and say go.
I want to save this Ancient Stirrings until I know if I need a power plant or a threat. I mean, it's not guaranteed to hit either, but still want to find another piece of the puzzle before casting that. Make green with that.
Sure.
Let's play another. Oh, we have another green going on. Cast make another green.
Okay.
That's kind of the card I needed. So with scrying, I'll probably afford to cast Ancient Stirrings this turn. Try to find a threat. Yeah, cast Ancient Stirrings.
Okay.
Alright, since I have scrying to find the last piece, I can get a Karn with this.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, I'm going to draw, and I'm just going to fetch and cast Kitchen Finks, so I'll be at 19 when it's all said and done.
So keep track of life.
And then attack you for 2.
For a change.
So I'm at 19 and you're at 18.
Yo.
And you're up.
Okay, that's the perfect draw.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Wait. Well, I guess that's all ain't bad. Star. Green.
Sure.
And scrying for power plant.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Alright, if we draw the right card here, we can actually kill on this turn.
Oh no.
So close. Wrong one drop. I'll cast Anafenza and then Birds of Paradise and Bolster.
That's all good news.
And attack you for 5. You're up. I'm not playing around anything because it's not possible to play around anything with Tron. Like, if he either has it or he doesn't, like.
-3.
Alright. Oh.
I'm done.
Draw.
Tron.
I'll play Walrus. Say go.
Reasonable. Gotta close this game out the fastest. Karn his hand or Karn his Walrus? Probably Walrus. Okay.
You could also -2 the Ugin and Karn my land. I'm probably just dead if you do that.
It does sound like a good play. Okay, I'm convinced. Karn, I don't know, whatever that.
Yeah, basically, like, yeah, I think at this point, like, there's, oh, yeah.
Well, I got land drops and stuff. Whatever. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I'm dead at this point.
Okay, basically I'm not going to sideboard hardly anything at all. I'm laying out this to present like possible sideboard options, like which main orb could stop him from killing me over and over with a Merged Redcap, or I guess he's bringing Sculler and stuff. But really it's just too slow and too inefficient. Rending Volley hits a lot of his creatures. It hits more of his creatures that he'd be siding in, but still it's just, it could be dead, could be hard to cast. I have 3 Power Clouds in his main. Could go up to the 4th, but really, I don't know if I really need it. These are cards that could be taken out, and I probably will be just taking out Nulamog. Relic is good against him. Stops his Persist. part of his combo of Kitchen Finks and Murder's Redcap. I guess it will stop like Revelark and stuff too, and I guess Scavenging Ooze, Eternal Witness, and Oblivion Stone just wipes his whole board. But other than that, I think I need all my main deck cards. So as for sideboarding, I'm gonna take out Umal. I guess I'll try Sundering Titan since it's a little bit cheaper.
Okay. For myself, I'm cutting a bunch of creatures that don't do anything. Spellskite, Linvala, Scavenging Ooze. I'm cutting one Eternal Witness because they usually have relics, and it's just too slow to be relevant anyway. And then I'm cutting my Paths, which seems weird because he has Wormcoil Engine, but I'm never winning a game by, like... It's rare that I'm going to win a game by just having beatdown and pathing a Wormcoil Engine. Usually I'm going to win by comboing him. So I'm going to try to rely on that, and I don't want too many dead cards in my hand while I'm, you know, trying to win the game. Like, I don't want to sit there and face down a Karn with Path Exiles in my hand. So I'm going to just try to win big, basically. And for the cards I'm bringing in, Forge Tenders for Pyroclasm. Pride Mage is just maybe I can get, like, an Oblivion Stone with it. It's not that good, but it's better than something like Scavenging Ooze, which really doesn't do that much. And then these guys for more disruption. Revelark's just a good follow-up to like something like an Oblivion Stone, or a good card I can play into a board where I think I might get wrathed to bring back some guys afterwards. All right, we're here for game 3, and both of us have mulliganed to 6. My 7 was basically perfect if it had a single green source, but it did not. And then this hand's like kind of awkward, but I'm going to keep it anyway.
Yeah, my first hand of 7 had 3 Earth's Towers and a bunch of spells I couldn't cast. This hand only has 1 land, but it has these 3 spells that cost 1. Hopefully find me some more lands, which is worth the keep.
I'll play a bird and say go.
Bird. Still on the hunt for land. Go.
Okay. Draw. It's not quite what we're looking for, but it's fine. We'll play Inoffensive and pass.
Fine, perfect. So green, draw from the star. All right, really want to hit a tower with this.
Okay.
Did not. A map though, map good. Yeah, get a map.
Okay.
And cast a map.
Sure.
Go ahead.
All right, draw. I'll take a damage to cast Kitchen Finks, and then gain 2. And I'm going to bolster onto the bird and attack you for 3.
Okay.
So I'm at 21 and you're at
17, I suppose.
Here you go.
Okay. Still need... I think here... I'm going to have the option to play an Oblivion Stone or like a star and a relic. Having the relic out will... No, I guess I won't stop them from going off because I won't have a mana to activate it. He gets no cards in the graveyard from here on out. I guess it'll work. Let me... So I have 3 colors, I have 2 colors left. I'll make a green.
Okay.
Cast out a green, make another green, have 0 colors left. And play the relic.
Sure.
Go. Really trying to hit another land so I can play Ugin next turn.
Draw. I'm going to sack Horizon Canopy to draw a card.
Very lucky.
Okay, it's gone. We actually drew a good one, so that's pretty sweet. I will cast a Tidehallow's Sculler, and I'm going to bolster onto Inoffensive.
Okay, got a bunch of scary ones.
Oh, man. Well, let's see. We cannot beat the Ugin, so I will take the Ugin.
Okay.
And just hope to be able to beat through the rest of those. And I'll attack you for 6.
11, yep.
And I'll play Overgrown Tomb and say go.
Really need a land so I can play Oathstone and pop it. Druid. Great. I'm going to lose my relic in this mix-up. But I guess that's okay. Is there anything cool I can do? Not really. I guess. So if I do this now, he'll get a Finks to hit me for 2, but I don't think I care about that. If I do this later, he might untap and have enough mana to collect a company. It's probably worth to do now. There would be a better trick to do this with, but I guess I don't have enough mana to do it. Anyway, I'm going to Relic use, and I'm going to respond to Stone.
Okay.
So you're just going to end up exiling one card from your graveyard.
Alright, so that's gone. This guy persists. I'll exile the Anafenza. And I gain 2 up to 24.
Yep, go. Need pain or something. Maybe.
Oh, 20. Wait a second. Oh, yeah, 23.
Yeah.
Draw. Let's attack.
9.
Witness back the Tidal Sculler and say go.
Yeah, -3.
Yep.
Go on ahead. Ooh, powerful. I think I have the 4 most powerful colorless magic cards ever in my hand.
Alright. Let's do this and I guess I'll take Karn.
Rockin' hard place.
Yeah, I'm just dead. Go.
So -2. Get that back. I guess I'll play a card.
Okay.
There you go.
I'll fetch. Your turn.
So I'll shoot you.
Okay, I'm at 19.
I'll probably should card your hand first. Oh well. Card plus it at you.
I will board for 2 in response.
Yep.
I don't think there's really.
Yeah, I should card first before shooting, but whatever. So the main reason not to play this deck is its own inconsistencies. It'll lose to itself like a quarter of the time, just you not piecing together your lands and having too many big drops.
Yeah, like your draws have been pretty good so far.
But when it all comes together, our deck looks great.
Yeah. Like you've had a nice mix of lands and big threats every game.
Yep, I guess this fella's doing this thing.
Okay. 13 to 15.
Yep.
Draw. Alright, well, I'll play this and attack Ugin for 4. Double exalted.
Oh shoot.
You're up.
God, man. We at 13. Do I got enough Emrakul mana yet? No, not yet. Rats. Whatever.
If you had an eye. 7 to 21.
Let's get that.
I'll blow up your 1 coil in response.
Alright. I'll just represent this like this for the time being. This is about to. I guess this game's about to be over. Alright, shoot that.
Okay.
Go.
And I'm dead.
Woohoo. Super friends.
Okay. I'm on the play here, and this hand has a lot of potential, so I'm going to keep it.
My hand only has 1 of the Urza types and no threat, but a lot of ways to find stuff. It has enough. I could just like win inevitably with like an Ivukin, but it probably won't happen soon enough. So I need to draw something, either another land type or threat. But I'm gonna give it a shot.
Okay, I'm going to start by fetching, and I think I'm just going to get.
Shocked.
I'm actually going to get a Overgrown Tomb here. So I'm at 17, and then you're up.
Get my map on.
Sure.
Yep, go.
Alright. And draw. Here I'm just going to play a bird and a Forge Tender and say go. So this will give us Pyroclasm protection. And then hopefully in the next few turns we can start doing some good stuff.
Okay, so my plan is to cast this on turn 4, which will hopefully be enough. So my turn 3 will probably involve casting this and leaving. No. I think I have to crack map no matter what this turn, though. Crack map. Next turn, cast map. Next turn. Well, I guess I won't be able to relic them. I just have to go for this on turn 4 and hope it's good enough. Go.
Okay. I'll draw. That's could be a good draw. I am going to. He has 2 towers and plays all. I'm just going to go ahead and main phase a Collected Company because I might hit something that lets me attack for more with Burnt and Forge Tender.
Right on.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In fact, I hit the only 2 creatures I hit. Both had Exalted, so I'll hit a Hierarch and a Pride Mage, and I'm going to attack you for 4.
Okay, 16.
And those are not, unfortunately, the creatures that I wanted to hit, though. You're up.
Map for one of them. It doesn't matter which one.
Okay.
All right. Yep. Map go.
Okay. And I'll draw. Play planes. They're at 16 right now.
Yep.
I'm taking it to 11. And you could probably play, let's see, play Ugin. Minus. I needed to hit one combo piece off of that Collected Company. Didn't matter which one, I just needed to hit one of them. I don't want to just run my things out here and into... Basically, like, if he doesn't have Ugin, we're really far ahead. And if he does, I don't want to run my stuff into it. So I'll attack you for 5.
Okay, 11.
I'm just going to say go.
Map.
Yep.
11 for mine. He's going Cocoa or Township.
So if he just plays like an O-Stone, I'm probably just going to Township. If he plays like Ugin, then probably just cry.
Alright, how do I cast this stuff? Alright, so I can cast O-Stone and a Relic for these 2 manas, then I can wait for a while. I can at least wait till his turn. So let's cast... Okay, I guess you can make me use the...
Well, O-Stone costs 5 to blow, so... You have 3, 6. You have 10 mana? Okay.
1.
Sure.
Go.
I'll just untap and draw. Play land. Attack for 5.
Should I do it now or not do it now? This isn't Gavany or nothing last turn.
The reason I didn't activate Gavany is because if I just activate Gavany and he blows Oblivion Stone, then I just have to untap with an empty board doing nothing. Whereas I could just, if if I don't Gavany, then he can't Oblivion Stone, and I get to represent this. Get another attack this turn.
So either I make him skip his main phase by not blowing up the stone, so he can't really play any more spells, or go to 6. 6 bad? I don't think 6 is bad. Yeah, go 6.
Yep, you're at 6, and I'll say go.
Alright, I'm gonna do what I was talking about earlier. I'm gonna add 6, sacrifice the relic, and then response O-Stone. So O-Stone's happening. This thing's gonna happen after it.
Sure. This is the end of turn?
Yep.
I don't really wanna.
I guess it's technically exiled right now.
Yep.
But on the stack.
That's fine.
I'll draw a card. Okay, now what? I have 10 mana. Definitely want to cast this fella. This will make him Coco. Maybe I can figure out what to do from there. Yeah, let me cast this first. Make him act. Draw.
I'll float 2 mana.
Or we'll switch to a different phase.
Alright, so these get blown up. I'll fetch down to 14. The Temple Garden. And then cast Collected Company.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Birds of Malira.
Yeah, buddy.
And that's it for me.
2 colorless, 1 colorless. I have 1 red in my pool.
Okay.
Fireclasm. Good.
Go.
I have any colored mana. How do I not get killed? Let me. I want to stir for Ugin or just cast this card. I guess I need to be stirring anyway. Alright, add 2 colorless. Now I have exactly 1 green in my pool.
Okay.
No, ancient stirring.
Sure.
Star can make green for the scrying later. I guess I'll just take a land. No, I could take those two. I'm probably gonna lose with that.
Okay.
And attack you.
7.
And Cornet.
That's game. Alright, I'm on a mulligan 6, and this 6 is weird, but I'm going to keep it.
It's like most of the hands has 1 piece, has some ways to find other pieces. These wormholes aren't as strong as a planeswalker, but maybe enough.
Alright, really awkward, but I'm going to leave a Dried Arbor.
Your turn.
Okay. I'll take a damage and cast a Wall of Roots. Here you go.
Oh, thanks. Add a green. Hopefully I hit a piece right here. If I don't, then I guess I'll be turned slower. Yeah, I think I want to stir and find a piece, so I know what I need for Silken Scrying. There's a piece. There's another piece. Well, I guess the first one wasn't a piece. Take the tower because it's the better one, I guess.
Okay.
Play it. Play a star.
Sure.
Go.
Alright. I will add a mana with Wall of Roots, cast Birds of Paradise, and say go.
Okay, so I'm getting cocoed on, I suppose.
It's nice that you can use mana from Wall of Roots on both your turn and your opponent's turn, so you can double dip with the card.
Add a green.
Sure.
Map good. Yeah, let's scry.
Okay.
For the other one.
Sure.
I don't know if I need red mana next turn. I might. Wait. Go.
I'll collect a company on a turn, taking the damage from the 18.
Okay.
5, 6. We only hit one creature. Our companies have not been very good.
Okay. Karn or Wurmcoil?
Yeah, definitely taking Karn. I don't really care that much about Wurmcoils. We can win with infinite life or damage, so that's not Wurmcoil's not a concern of ours. Alright. But Karn is a big concern. Right, that's alright. I'm gonna cast Anafenza. And I'm gonna cast Eternal Witness, bolstering onto itself, getting my collected company.
I'm gonna beat for 2. I got you for 1 right there too.
Yeah, I take 1, so I'm at 17. Let me think for a second. 2. Yeah, I'll attack you for 2. You're at 18, and you're up.
That's the only reason for him to be thinking was quarter calling. Don't know if I can use that information for anything useful though. Go. If I were to cast Karn Liberated, what would I do with it? Kill a Scholar? It's not very good. I think I'll crack the star. Maybe I'll find something good. Because I can still map for tower. And cast Karn if needed. Okay, I have a. There's a card I'm trying to cast Pyroclasm, so I have a red.
Okay. So you have 1 colorless, 1 red in your pool?
Yeah. Guess I'm about to cast Karn. So again, that's how I have 10 mana. Next turn I'll have 11 mana with a Grove, which isn't enough to cast 2 Wurmcoil. Sadly. I just cast 1 Wurmcoil right now. Probably good enough. Could also scrying. I didn't play land yet. But then I'll have enough. Whatever, I guess I'll just cast 1 Wurmcoil. That's probably better.
Okay.
There you
Cord and a turn for 1.
go. Okay.
And get a Viscerous here.
Alright.
So if you did cast a Pyroclasm there, I could just Cord for Burnt and Forge Tender and counter it. But instead I'm going to Cord for this Viscerous here. And hopefully I can kill him next turn with the right draw. Right draws. And so it's actually a consideration to maybe even sack my Eternal Witness to Scry, just to try to set myself up for it.
Get that bolster.
Oh yeah, I do get to bolster too. I'm gonna bolster onto the bird, I guess. So now I have to decide if I sacrifice Eternal Witness to Scry. The issue is that if I find something like Horde of Calling, it's awkward to have less creatures. Alright, I will not sack. And we're going to hope to get their draw. Okay. Alright. I'll collect a company. I'm just going to do this on my main phase, and hopefully we spike the creatures that we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, we have not had very good luck, so...
Bird.
I'll get a bird and bolster onto itself.
Okie dokie.
And...
Brick wall.
Actually, I'm going to bolster onto wall roots.
Alright.
And then I'm going to add a counter, play another bird, bolster again onto wall roots.
Alright.
Let's see.
It says it's 5 negative counters and 2 plus counters.
Yeah, it's 5 negatives and 2 pluses.
Sweet.
And then I'm just going to pass the turn, and hopefully I don't get wrecked.
The card wreck them?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, if it does anything, it wrecks me. Yeah, that's... I'll concede to that. Companies were not very good. If we hit Malira and Finks, we just kill them on the spot. But fortunately,
bolster your entire team.
Yep. All right, so that was pretty brutal.
Yeah. Went better than expected from my end. I think it may be like a 70-30 matchup, but it shouldn't be nothing like a 5-0. I thought it'd be a 3-2 or...
Yeah. I mean, like, Tron is a deck where when everything clicks together, it's almost unbeatable.
Yeah, it looks amazing. It should falter to itself a decent percent of the time, but I guess it never did.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, in these games, like, yeah, your draws just always came together. You always found the Tron pretty early, like, usually by turn 3, actually, if not turn 4, sometimes turn 4. But and then sometimes they find Tron and they don't have anything good to do with it. Like, you know, sometimes it's just Karn when my board is too big for Karn to matter. Or sometimes it's Worm Coil Engine when I'm, you know, dealing infinite damage or gaining infinite life, and it's not that big of a deal. So there are a lot of ways to beat it. I also missed on a couple collected companies where if I'd hit the right pieces, I would have just been able to win the game on the spot. So there's a couple of unfortunate things there too. So, but I mean, it definitely is a bad matchup though. Like I would not expect to beat Tron if I got paired against it in a tournament. And generally speaking, when I play decks like this, I don't even worry about Tron. Like, if I get paired against it and I lose to it, then so be it. But it's not something that I'm going to skew my deck towards because even if I've skewed my deck against Tron, I'm probably still going to like lose. Like, you know, if I have Fulminators in my sideboard or whatever, I still have to draw them, and they're not always good enough to get the job done anyway.
Tron is a very small percentage of the metagame. The Tron players play Tron. People just love the deck.
Yeah.
But Tron has a really hard matchup against Splinter Twin, which is a staple of Modern. It's the Modern deck to play. And it really has a tough time against Infect. So it's really hard for it to push toward Tier 1 in any aspect. But it'll be played, and I think it's very strong. I think it's strongest. I think Ugin itself is strong against like the various collected company decks and little creature decks that are going around right now.
Yeah, I think that the deck definitely is better with Ugin. Like, well, basically, a lot of those games where you Ugin me, I think I would have been able to win through a normal draw, like with the old decks that didn't have Ugin. So, like, I think I could have beaten some Karns or Worm Coils those games, but Ugin was just unbeatable. So yeah, I think Ugin's really good against a lot of the field, and I agree. I think the deck's pretty well positioned. It's probably not something that I would play, just mainly because I don't really like just, you know, playing my cards and hoping I win.
Right.
But you know, I did play Blue Tron once, so I'm not opposed to playing the Tron lands. If it's right for the metagame. Yeah, and like you said, it's like good against decks that aren't twin, basically.
Yeah, other combo decks.
Yeah, and the Collected Company deck I think is pretty good against most of the field as well. Infinite Life combo beats a lot of decks by itself, and it's really good against the random decks. Like it's good against like Infect and Boggles and just decks like that Soul Sisters, things like that people play. This kind of deck's like really good against those kinds of decks. Where it struggles is against things like Tron that just kind of go over the top of it too fast. And I've had some issues with Jund as well, where just the combination of like Dark Confidant generating so much card advantage along with like all the removal in Olivia has been tough to beat. So those are kind of the two weaknesses for this deck, and just have to figure out how to beat those. So
yeah, you definitely have enough tools. You have a whole toolbox of creatures to figure out which ones are the best moving toward Grand Prix Charlotte.
Yeah, I mean, it's a deck I'm going to keep working on, so hopefully I've figured it out by then. Is this a deck that you're going to consider playing for that tournament?
I'm considering it. I like it a lot. It's a different change of pace than my usual play style. But I'll keep working on it the next couple weeks.
Sweet. All right, well, thank you all for watching, and hopefully you guys stick around and watch or play in Grand Prix Charlotte this weekend. It should be a pretty awesome tournament. It's modern, and it's pretty much right in our backyard, so it'll be fun for us to be able to play in a local Grand Prix, especially one that's pretty awesome.
All right, everybody. See you later.
That's it.